My name is Danielle, and I'm going to take you along a day in the life of a UBC Master of Occupational Therapy student in the Northern cohort. The first thing I do when I get up is get myself ready, and then my husband always brings me a cup of coffee, which is very lovely. Moving my body every day is super important to me, but I knew today was going to be too busy to do so my husband and I went for a walk this morning, and it was an ice rink, which was fun. Which brings me to my land acknowledgement. Myself and UNBC are situated on the stolen ancestral lands of the Tla'aeli Tene. Tla'aeli means where the two rivers flow together, and Tene means the people. So the DeKalb First Nation members are referred to as people from the confluence of the two rivers, referring to the Fraser and the Nechako rivers. Historical findings have confirmed the presence of DeKalb people on these lands for at least 9,000 years, adapting to the changing seasons for generations. It is not my right, it is my privilege to have been a visitor on these lands in which I've been living, learning, and growing for the past 7 years. My friend Nicole and I live 2 blocks from each other, so we carpool to the university sometimes. And oh my goodness, $3.65 for 12 hours of parking. What a perk being in the north. Our first class today was on leadership, which is my thing, but I was very hungry afterwards, and we went to Degrees, which is the university coffee shop, and got a cranberry and pesto turkey sandwich, which led to our next class, which was navigating complex relationships in healthcare. It's super important to be able to role play difficult situations in order to prepare us to go into practice. After class, we stayed back for a bit and worked on some dysphagia prep because we have a dysphagia exam on Friday, so we got some practice in. Then we all decided to go to Nicole's house and do some homemade pizzas and just go through a bit more of the dysphagia and debrief the day because it's been a very long day. And that is what a day in my life looks like. But I briefly want to talk about occupational therapy. Everything I've shown you today is considered an occupation because it occupies my time. If for some reason I wasn't able to participate in these activities throughout the day, it would be really difficult to manage everyday life because all of these activities are meaningful to me. It's a reality that many individuals are unable to participate in these daily life activities, but occupational therapists work with individuals to bring them back to doing those things that are meaningful to them, whether that's self-care, productivity like going back to school, or leisure activities like hanging out with friends. It's all these things that make a person who they are uniquely, and it's such a privilege to be part of a profession that prioritizes working with and encouraging individuals to live the lives that they want to live in a way that's meaningful for them.